Hey,
All right, y'all. Excuse the energy right now. I'm trying to still bounce back from watching the All-Star reserves in the NBA. But this is your old 5K subs. If you're new to the channel, my name is Rashad Milligan. Let's get into it without further ado. It was a good day in the WNBA. It was a terrible day in the NBA. The worst day in the NBA in decades. But let's get into it. I'll say in a decade. Indiana Fever signed Katie Lou Samuelson. They get a shooter. Katie Lou's coming back from pregnancy last year in LA. And yeah. Anyways, let's do it like this. We just gonna go through them like this. All right. That's funny. BG, Natasha, and DeWanna Bonner. Bonner going back to Phoenix? Oh, that's probably what they cooked them for. I don't think DB going back to Phoenix. I think she probably stays with her wife in Connecticut, right? Like, that's why you got married, so she'll stay on the team. All right. That won't even like no shot or nothing like that. Nah, it won't. It won't nothing like that. All right, Tasha Cloud going to Phoenix, y'all. Very interesting. She's pretty much replacing Skylar Diggins-Smith, who's going to Seattle. I don't know. I feel like someone somewhere around said Seattle might get Skylar and Nneka. I also said Clouden or Nia Coffee, excuse me. I don't think about Nia Cloud. Shout out Michigan State. But Nia Coffee. And that didn't happen. She ended up going back to Atlanta. Anyways, yes. Tasha Cloud replaces Skylar Diggins-Smith in Phoenix. In the desert. Nia Coffee. The glue. Sean. Shout out my boy Sean. Good player, but stay hurt. Great player. Glue player. Nia Coffee is it. The most important player on the Dream. Shout out Unique. We got Aerial Powers. So Atlanta gets a backup scoring guard. You know, like I said, Aerial Powers put on one of the best scoring performances I ever seen in my life in Atlanta. So maybe the gym just feels good to her, but she's definitely some good scoring off the bench. Ease some of that pressure off Alicia and Ryan, as always. And Tina Charles is back in the league, guys. Y'all give it up for Tina Charles being back in the league. One of the best players of her time. But now just like a formidable role player, rotational player in Atlanta. She gets a chance to really, she could start at the 4. She could start at the 4, and then you have Cheyenne at the 5. A lot of people saying they play the same position, Rashad. I don't know. I have CP at the 5 and Tina Charles at the 4. That's just how I'm going. But at this point in Tina Charles' career, she might be a 5 herself. So, you do what you want to do, you know what I mean, with that. That's how I feel about Tina. But I think Atlanta, you know, I'm not going to lie to y'all. I ain't going to lie to y'all. I'm going to keep it a bean. I'm looking in your eyes, all right? Here we are. I'm looking in your eyes. When it first happened during the day and I saw what was going on, I said, dang, Atlanta missed out on the big names, Skylar and Nneka. When I saw both of them was out the window, I'm like, dang, all right, cool. They both out the window. Dream going to be mid again. Especially when I seen they give up the 8th pick. Because when they gave up the 8th pick for Jordan, which we're going to get to, I'm like, bro, you gave up the 8th pick. What if Angel Reese slid to 8, fell to 8, just like she's projected to in ESPN? I'm like, bro, I could have really used that Angel Reese because that's a good value at 8. If Angel Reese don't pan out in the W or whatever like that, at least you got her at 8. No. It's a steal. Angel Reese she ain't gonna be available at 12. I just don't think so. So I had a little problem with that. So I'm like, okay, so you missed out on Angel Reese. You miss out on Nneka and Skylar. You miss out on the big names that you could have really realistically got this offseason. And I wasn't feeling it. But, okay, that's audible. You can't get Nneka Wumake. Let's get creative here. Let's bring Tina Charles back to the WNBA. Let's make Tina Charles low risk, high reward. Low risk, high reward. Tina ain't going to cost a fortune because things ain't work out in Phoenix. She go over to Seattle, and she was just seemed like a journey woman at that point. You know what I mean? So the value kind of went down. You can get her at a low rate, and if it pays off, if she turns into Tina Charles, we'll see if she does. But you know what I mean? And look, Atlanta got themselves another great piece, and they got some scoring coming off the bench. And you get another year with your young players. You kept Haley, you kept LA, Leticia Me here, and you know, you got to play him. You got to play him, coach. So you got to play him, coach. That's what it's up to now. Got to play your rookies. They're not rookies anymore. Second-year players. You got to play them. Got to develop the people that you already have and, you know, make them stars. Because Haley definitely has a star in her. And I think Leticia can be a key role player, rotational player for that team. So, yeah. I don't know. I think Aerial Powers and AD might be battling it out. We'll see, though. Who else we at? Where else we at, y'all? John Quill, as y'all know, went back to New York. We talked about that last time. NECA, like I said, is between Seattle, Chicago, and New York. New York, y'all like the fat kid. And excuse me for saying fat kid. I know that's insensitive. I apologize. Y'all forgive me. Charge it to my head, not my heart. It's like the fat kid, like at a cookout or something like that. And I don't even want to just blame it on the fat kid being fat because, you know, he might be dealing with issues at home and with personal life. Let's throw all that out the way. Let's throw feelings out the way. Let's just say he's just fat because he's just greedy. Fat kid at the cookout. Y'all know y'all only brought two things, 2 trays of wings, 2 trays of hot dog, 2 trays of burgers. We 1.5 pans out, right? Fat kid, Joker's not even asking. Oh, y'all make sure y'all take the rest of this home. We can't take all this home with us. Them Jokers paid $200 to bring all this food to the cookout for the family or for the friends or for the gathering, whatever going on. Fat kid just going back. Oh, let me get a card. I have a card. I'm sorry for doing the fat kid. This is all insensitive. I'm just trying to give an analogy. New York, too dang greedy. Y'all gluttonous. This is the gluttony Jesus was talking about in the Bible. What the heck y'all doing talking to Tina, not Tina Charles, I'm sorry. I'm talking about Tina Charles. Oh, Nneka K. Y'all jokers got Breonna Stewart, Stewie, John Quayle. What the heck you need, dang, Nneka K? Nneka can't play no dang 3. Not at this point in her career. She is a pure face-up post player 4-5. She is a forward to the T. Nneka ain't playing no 3 at this point of her career. Y'all get on, bruh. And she ain't coming off the bench. And John Quell ain't coming off the bench. And Stewie ain't coming off the bench. I'm not about to bring, they probably gonna put Stewie at the 3. Man, y'all greedy, bruh. And then have Sabrina come off the bench? Sav coming off the bench. Because she ain't better than Benaja. Sav ain't better than Benaja on a consistent basis. Sav can ball now. I'm not like some other people where they just credit Sav all the time because she get more attention than she deserves with her play. But she can ball for sure. She's just not better than Benaja Laney on a consistent basis. So it would be, the starting lineup would be Sloot, Laney, Stewie, Nneka, John. Get the heck out of here. Get the heck out of here, bro. Please, bro. Stop, bro. Stop, bro. Let the other kids play, bro. So Chicago with Copper or Seattle is looking real sexy. Big 3 out there. Seattle back in action. Give me that. Give me the balance of power. Let me get the big 3. Let me get a little Skylar Diggins-Smith, a little Jewel Lloyd, a little Gold Mamba action with the headband. Bring the headband back, Skylar. Taking it back to the old days. Bring the headband back. Skylar Diggins-Smith, Jewel Lloyd. Oh, man. Y'all gonna make me act up in here. In that Kawuma case. Stop playing with it, bro. Seattle, let's make it happen. Let's close that deal. I think it's the best landing spot for her out of those 3 places. Go ahead and make it happen. Close the deal so I can say I was right. I said on the Trae Young video, I hate being right sometimes because I hate being right. What the heck? I just knew they was going to disrespect Trae Young again, and they did. But anyways, Ari McDonald, excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that I said Ari. Ari McDonald. Thank you for all you've done in Atlanta. Hard worker, quick player. Salute to you. Best of luck to you in LA. Jordan, Canada, welcome to the dream. Welcome to Atlanta, where the players play and we ride on them things like everyday big beats, history, see gangsters roaming. Shout out my label, that's me. I'm in it with TV. I'm in it before Dre. I just pulled me at A. Real all in my face. 500 racks of the safe. 500 racks of the what you know about showing love. What you know about pulling up. In Bentley truck. Made the fall in love. All of my on go. None of my. No. Come on, man. I don't even know if I was singing the words right. If I was singing the words wrong, I'm sorry. I apologize. It's been a few years since I was in college. But we got Jordan, Canada coming to the league, coming to the dream, you know what I mean? So, the dream. Yeah, see some 2, 4, 8, 10. We can't miss out on these. I don't think they have 10 shirt, but they do have the other ones. Man. But yes. Oh, okay. I'm saying all this. Gotta lock in. My bad, y'all. Excuse me. I say all this to say, Jordan, Canada, like I say, once again, if you miss out on Skylar Diggins-Smith, you know what I'm saying, get the next best thing. Jordan, Canada is probably the second best point guard, pure point guard on the market this year, as far as point guards go, who was like a legit option to leave their teams. Jordan, Canada is developing that chemistry with Nas Hillman down in Australia on pick and roll. They getting it going like bread and butter. You know what I mean? So it's just like the season before, Alicia and Nas had that pick and roll chemistry going in AU. Same thing. So you know what I'm saying? So it's should be a good fit. And like I said, if you can't get Skylar Diggins-Smith, get the next best thing. I think Atlanta has a solid point guard now. Like I said, I would have loved to see Haley kind of develop in that role and get more time there. But, hey, Haley, maybe she can get more. I don't know. I'm interested to see what T-Dub, Coach Wright does with the rotation this year. She never really figured it out last year, especially with Rupert being out for half the season. But now with Rupert being out altogether, you get kind of upgrade that from Tina Charles if you even want to do it like that. I don't know if they bring back Mo Billings at this point. If you don't bring back Mo Billings, you got Tina Charles now. So I don't know. It's just interesting to see what is going to happen. But Mo Billings can get up that floor, man. Mo can get up that floor. And Atlanta's going to want to push it because these are some young jokers. Alicia's young, relative. Ryan is young. You know what I'm saying? Nas Hillman is young. And Cheyenne can scoop 4 or 5 because she's undersized. So she can scoop 4 or 5. So these jokers is going to run. Ari used to run. That's one thing you can give Ari. Ari will run. Haley Jones can run. Ami here can run. She got young legs. You know what I mean? So it's like all these jokers can run. We don't need that, Tina, you know what I'm saying? Tina Snow. Go ahead. Get in that conditioning right now because these jokers going to be running. We ain't got time for Be running. That's what Atlanta does. They be running, man. They some young jokers. But all right, anyways. That is that. Megan, as you guys have already seen from earlier this week, just going to the Aces. Kia Stokes re-signing with the Aces. Kalani Brown re-signing with Dallas Wings. Skylar, we already touched on that. Welcome back to the WNBA, Skylar Diggins-Smith. Courtney Williams still getting contracts. You got to give it up for that. Because I knew for sure in 2020 when we was doing 2021, we was doing all them slandering in them videos. I ain't gonna lie, that was one of my favorite times on YouTube. I ain't gonna lie. The Dream, just watching The Dream, it was like a reality TV show. I ain't gonna lie to you. I never seen something like that. The 2021 Atlanta Dream, bro. I never seen something like that. Anyways, Court done got her third contract since then. Connecticut, Chicago, and now Minnesota, bro. Give it up for Court, bro. Because I just knew it was over for her when that video came out. That she leaked herself. Anyways, she bounced back from it. People make mistakes. W forgave her. She can still get buckets. Bridget Carrollton re-signing to Minnesota. Minnesota lost Rachel Banham. I'm sorry, Rachel. Rachel, one of the better players in the league consistently for the past 2-3 seasons, but she's going over to Connecticut, I believe. It's Connecticut she's going to. Satu re-signing over there with Dallas. Oh yeah, Kia Nurse got traded. I forgot about that. Kia Nurse got traded the other day. All right, where else we at? Hold on. I gotta see anything else. The big move that we looking for, obviously, is Candace Parker. What is Candace Parker going to do? Sydney Colson resigns. Oh, the Natisha Hyman trade. Let's talk about that. Natisha Hyman for Tiffany Mitchell over there. So Tiff Mitchell, as you guys know, tough bucket, always been since Indiana. Went to Minnesota, still got buckets. She's just a bucket. If he needs a scorer, she's a scorer. Hyman's always been one of the staples of Connecticut the past couple seasons. Just a solid player all around and stuff like that. You always know what you're going to get from her. She's a consistent kind of stand piece in the rotation. So I think it's a pretty balanced trade. If anything, it's just like you just get a bucket more so than just an all-around, type rotational player for real. Hyman get buckets too, but Mitchell is known for like buckets. So that with Rachel, I think it'd be interesting. They got a couple interesting pieces from Minnesota. But yes, what is Candace Parker gonna do, y'all? Y'all think she's gonna retire? Yes or no? I don't know, man. She 37, got a pretty nice broadcast career. I think personally, Candace wants a goodbye tour. Cause why not? Go ahead and celebrate, and be celebrated. Get your flowers and everything. It's been so many years where Candace was disrespected, and obviously you guys think about 2016 at the top of that list, but so many years Candace was disrespected and underappreciated from the league and her peers and people around the women's basketball space in general. I think she's one of the greats ever in my top 5. Know what I mean? I think Asia's moving up there though. Asia's moving up there. Asia might bump her off, but right now she in my top 5. And yeah, man, I think she definitely deserves that goodbye tour. So I hope she signs another year with some organization, wherever that is, for just a goodbye tour, to say goodbye to everybody, wave, and get her flowers while she could still smell them, and make sure she understands we appreciate her, because folks be getting on her, bro. She was wrong about what she said about Jalen Brunson, just statistically speaking. And she didn't own up. She still kind of moved the goalposts about what she was criticizing. But beyond that, she just be getting people be on Candace, bro. They be hating her, bro. For real. People really got stuff against light-skinned people. And it crosses over to sports. It's like an envy for light-skinned people. But yeah. That's all I got to say, man. This is the Road 5K subs if you are new to the channel. Like I said, once again, I'm sorry for the energy. I'm ready to eat. I ain't gonna hold y'all. And I just got back from this game, and the All-Stars in the NBA really just blew me. But we're gonna be back with tomorrow. What happens tomorrow? If something happens tomorrow, we're gonna be back, keeping it updated, keeping you in the loop. If you are new to the channel, this is the Road 5K subs. Until next time, please take care of yourselves.